Hello, everyone. My name is Holly, and I will be one of the language trainers for this hour. The topic we will be doing is called the exam, and we will be practicing giving advice and using should and shouldn't, would and wouldn't. Hi, Ramon. How are you today?
Hi, Holly. I'm fine, thank you.
Good. Remind me where you're from.
I'm from Brazil.
Brazil. Okay. And hi, Carvalho. How are you?
Hi, teacher. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you fine.
I,
Yep.
I'm fine, and you?
Very good. Very
Very
good.
good. Nice.
Yeah. So, um, have you both had a good day?
Yes, I think
Yes, yes.
so.
Yes, very good day.
Yeah. Okay. And is it hot down in Brazil right now?
Yes, yes. At least on my city, it's pretty hot, but there
Mm-hmm.
are some cities in which they have lots of rain. It's not
Mm,
my case.
okay. How about in your part of Brazil, Carvalho,
It's very hot here.
as well? Okay. Yeah. And it's very cold up here. So,
Really?
I
How
mean,
much degrees?
let me check real quick. So I'll Google it. It's I mean it's compared to what you guys are at, it's cold, but it's like a week ago it was -12, so I don't think it's as cold as that. But um, it is um, it is 1 degree. So
What Fahrenheit?
1 degree Celsius, not Fahrenheit.
Celsius? Wow.
Yeah.
Yes, here
I
we are 40, 42.
Oh
It depends
wow.
on the city.
Oh wow, 40, 42. Wow. Yeah, no, I don't think in Fahrenheit. I think in Celsius. So I have a hard time when people talk about Fahrenheit. I'm like, what is it? Just like everybody else does. So,
Yes,
hi.
that's true.
Hello, Anna Pella. How are you?
Hi, Holly. I'm fine. You?
Very good, very good. Remind me what country you are from. I've forgotten already.
I'm from Brazil.
Brazil. Okay.
Yeah.
And German. Welcome.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm fine,
So
thank you.
tell me about this picture. What is this?
It's a cat, a sad cat. I
Is it
think.
at your house or is it a museum or?
No, I. It was in Google, so I pick up and I
Oh,
put
you
in
found it
my
on the.
profile picture.
Okay, you found it on the internet. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
and remind me where you're from.
I'm from Mexico.
Mexico. Okay. I knew it wasn't Germany. So, um, hi Diana. It's been a while. How are you?
Hello, Holly. How are you?
Very
Happy New
good.
Year.
Very good. So remind me, you are from Colombia, right?
Yes,
I
that's
got it.
correct.
Yes. It took me what 15 times, but I finally got it. So excellent. Excellent. Well, today the topic is on the exam. It's really what it's called, but it's actually about giving advice and using shoulda, woulda, coulda. So we will go over that, but we will actually talk about exams and so forth as well. So let's go ahead and get started. All right. So um, first question I have for everybody: what was the last test or examination you took? Did you do well? So Ramon, how about you? What was the last test or examination you've taken? Did you do
And
well?
the last test I taken was the CAE exam, the Cambridge Advanced English exam.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Mhm.
Um, and did you do well?
I think so, but I didn't receive the results yet.
Oh, okay. So it was fairly recently.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, I did it last December.
Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah.
Mhm.
And actually, for that one, you would say actually when it comes to this last and next, Because it's January, you would not say last December. Bear with me a moment. You'd not say last December about December 2014. What you would need to do is say this last December. Because when you said last December, I immediately thought of a year, 12 months ago. So, and that's the same as, say, for example, Monday. On Monday, you do something and you talk about Friday or Saturday. You would say this last Friday, this last Saturday. You do not say last Friday, last Saturday, because there could be confusion. So adding this in front of it.
If I don't use the word this, it could mean I'm related to last 2 years or ago, for instance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So or like if you say last, or if you say next year, say for example, you say I'm going to go somewhere next year, and there could be confusion, or last year. So it really depends on the time of month or time of year you are talking about. It gets really confusing. So, but anyway,
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Hello, Jong. How are you today?
Oh, I am good, teacher.
Excellent, excellent. And so, what time is it right now in Korea? It's early, isn't it?
Oh yes, it's 8 a.m. Yes.
It's 8 a.m. Okay. All right.
10 a.m. 10 a.m.
It's 10 a.m. already?
Yes.
Oh, I thought it. Okay. In Korea, it's 10 a.m. Okay. And Asma, how are you? Welcome.
Yeah, I'm good, teacher. Yeah, nice to see you.
Nice to see you too. And what time is it where you are? Is
4
it
a.m.
4 a.m. Yeah, and you're in Qatar, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And
Yeah.
hello, Natalie. How are you?
Hello, fine, thank you, and you?
Very good. Very good. So where are you located, Natalie?
I'm sorry, what?
What country are you in?
I'm from Colombia.
From Colombia, okay. And what I said is, where are you located?
Okay.
Okay. So, okay. Jong, what was the last test or examination you took, and did you do well?
Oh yes. That was a tougher, and I did just so. Yes.
Okay. So you took the TOEFL. When did you last take the TOEFL?
It was December 13th. Yes.
Okay.
Last year. Yes.
Okay. This last year, or this last month?
Last month. Yes.
Yeah.
Last month.
Okay.
Sorry, Holly.
Yes.
I have a question. In the sentence, what country are you from? I thought the correct form was which country are you from? Why is not which country are you from?
Oh, you could say which country are you from as well. But usually if you say which, that means there are several countries you're choosing from. So, okay, so what country would be, there's all these countries and we don't know, but if there's which, maybe you have 5 countries on the board and you say, okay, which country are you from?
All right.
That would be the difference. Good question though, Annapella.
Thank you.
And I have a question for you, Annapella. What was the last test or examination you took, and did you do well?
It's a long time ago. It was in 2008 when I was in Montreal.
Uh-huh.
and then I study English in a school, and then the end of the year I make an exam. And then I remember that in that time my grade is not too good.
Okay. So instead of saying I make an exam, you say I took an exam.
I took an exam. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. To make an exam would be, well, you are a professor, so you make exams.
Right.
You know,
Okay. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, when you write an exam, you make an exam. So, so you personally do it, but most of us do not make exams. So.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome. Asma, what was the last test or examination you took, and did you do well?
No, I cannot remember very well. It's for a long time, but maybe I took an exam since or means 5 years ago.
Wow.
It's in at university.
Okay, so the last one was university, and did you normally do well on exams, or were they?
Yeah, I succeed, so I did well.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not important the grade, but it's okay. Yeah, I succeed.
You passed, right?
Yeah.
I personally, it's been a bit longer for me since I took an exam. And I'm like you. I passed well enough to pass, but I am not very good at taking exams at all. So, yeah, all right. Okay, and also there's a little bit of noise in the background. Could you all mute when you are not speaking? So, if you guys remember how to mute. Ana Paula, could you mute your microphone when you are not speaking?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, because there's background noise. So, Carvalho, how about you? What was the last test or examination you took, and did you do well?
It happened in the end of the last year. It was about scientific writing. I think I got a good score in this exam.
So, could you repeat that again?
Yes, it happened in the end of the last year. It was about scientific writing.
Okay,
I got a good score.
Okay, it was an English test?
No, it was about scientific writing.
Okay. A writing test?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you. And Natalie, how about you?
Me?
Yeah.
I took an exam like 2 months ago in my college. I did well. Yes. And I don't know.
Okay, so you did it 2 months ago at college and you did well. Very good. Okay. Excellent. Scientific writing. Okay, Carvalho. I only heard the writing part. Thank you for writing that down, Carvalho. And Diana, how about you?
I took an exam the last year on May to get a place in the university for a specialization.
So okay, and did you succeed?
Yes, I have the place in the university.
Cool, excellent. All right, and then German. How about you? What was the last test or examination you took, and did you do well?
It was for my driver's license. I took a few months ago and I did well. I have my my driver's license now.
Mm-hmm. Now, do you have a car that you can drive?
Yeah, I can drive.
Mm-hmm.
Before that, I have that I can drive too, but it was, you know, it was difficult because a police stopped me. I will have a problem.
Okay. So, yeah. So you drove before you got your license, so it's a good thing you passed, right?
Yeah.
Very good. All right. So what happens if you are caught driving in your country without a license?
With what?
What happens in Mexico if you would have been caught driving without your license?
If you have an accident.
No, if you are stopped because you are driving too fast and you do not have a license, do they?
Here the police is not too strict. Maybe you can talk with the police and maybe you can pay some money to him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can bribe.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay, that's good. That's good. All right. So, okay, what we're going to do now is we're going to read through this conversation and fill in the blanks with the words from the box. And bear with me. As you guys saw, the Adobe decided to close, so I have to open up everything again. So bear with me a moment. All right. So let's read through this. So, Joan, could you read Bill? And Natalie, could you read Melissa? Okay. And then, Ramon. No, Ramon, would you choose the number one, the word for number one? And then, German, could you choose the word for number 2? And Diana, could you choose the word for number 3? And Carvalho, could you choose the word for number 4? So when they get to that section, they will be quiet while you say the word. Okay?
Okay, number 1, I guess, is revision.
Okay, but let's let Tim read it first. So.
Okay.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I will start. So, Melissa, how did the history?
Okay, and what word?
Go? Yeah.
So, what word would that be?
Revision.
Are you sure?
Yes.
How about exam?
Exam. That's it.
Yeah.
Yes, because to use revision, the word should be story, not history, isn't it?
What do you mean?
This word.
Well, revising is when you are studying for the exam, not when you take the exam. Yeah. So, all right.
I got confused with the word review.
No worries. No worries. Okay, Natalie, could you read the next section?
It was dreadful. I was so exhausted that I could hardly think straight.
Jung?
Why on earth were you so tired?
I think I've been nightmares too hard.
Okay. Number 2. Who was number 2?
Me. Nightmares.
Okay.
Nightmares. Yeah.
No, it's not nightmares.
No.
Anybody have an idea what it would be? It's not nightmares.
Revising.
Yeah, revising. Now, revising is another word for what you could actually use is studying. I think I have been studying too
When
hard.
you take your notebook and things like that, maybe.
Yeah, revising is when you look at the notes and so forth. So, but it's another word for studying. Okay. All right. So, Natalie, could you finish that?
Okay. I think I've been revising too hard last night and stayed up until 2 in the morning.
2 a.m.? You should have gone to bed much earlier. There's no blank studying like that. I would have had an early night.
I know.
Okay. And so there's no what. What was number 3?
Point.
No point. Yes. I know. Okay. And Jong?
What's your next exam?
Is there German oral tomorrow? I'm already having nightmares. I don't think I'll be able to sleep at all tonight.
Okay. All right. So I'm already having nightmares. I don't think I'll be able to sleep at all tonight. All right. How many of you guys study so hard that you do not that you do not sleep well the night before? Is anybody like that?
I think everybody.
Everybody.
Everybody. Yeah. Did anybody ever have professors or teachers that would go around the room? And I had a teacher who was a business professor, and he would give chocolate before the exam.
No, I never gave gift for my teachers.
Yeah, you never got.
Exam.
Yeah,
No.
you never received anything like that.
No.
And yes.
I don't know what's the meaning of point in this situation.
The name of what?
The meaning of point in this case.
Oh, okay. There's no point studying like that. Okay, there's no reason.
Okay, reason.
Yeah. So there's no point would be there's no reason. Very good question. So, yeah. But as far as the chocolate, my business professor said that many of you have been studying very late and you are all very tired. So chocolate will make your mind work faster for a little while.
And a cup of coffee also.
Yeah, exactly. But then he said that then afterward you will probably be very sleepy, very tired. So it's called, in English we call it a sugar high. So to get a sugar high so you can get past whatever, Okay. Are there any other words or phrases in here that you guys do not know?
For example, the phrase "there's no point studying like that." I think means that we don't have extra point to studying during the night. I don't know exactly.
Yeah, you really shouldn't study like that. Is really what that means. You shouldn't study that. There's no reason to make yourself so tired you cannot function the next day.
Just only reason to get a how can I say that? Exam points.
It's to do well on the exam. That's also you get high enough points. So point has several meanings. The tip of your pen, that's a point. A score would be a point. A point here means a reason. So point in English has a lot of different meanings.
Okay. Reason.
Yeah, in this one it's reason. Yep. No worries. Hello, Kako. Welcome.
Hello, teacher. Thank you.
Glad you're here. So, all right. We are talking about this dialogue right now. So let's read the language box and write sentences using should. For example, you should have gone to bed earlier. You shouldn't have stayed up so late. So this is what, in this dialogue, you should have gone to bed much earlier. Right here. Okay, so number one.
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes.
Just I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Stayed up means wake up. Where woke up.
No, if you stay up, you are awake longer than you should be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, for example, a child, usually most children, they go to bed at 8 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Some children will convince their parents to let them stay up until 10 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. Could somebody mute her? I've been trying. It's not working. If anybody can do that, I appreciate it. All right. So Jenny forgot her mother's birthday. Okay. Jenny forgot her mother's birthday. Anna Pella, could you please mute? Please mute your microphone. Okay, so Jenny forgot her mother's birthday. Jong, could you change that using should? You can either have should or shouldn't.
Okay. Jenny shouldn't have forgotten her mother's birthday.
Yes, Jenny shouldn't have forgotten her mother's birthday. Okay. Now, in British English, they might actually have forgot as well. But in American English, we say have forgotten her mother's birthday. Ramon, can you use this, change this sentence using should?
The second one?
Yeah. No, number one.
Number one.
Yeah.
Should, just should.
Yeah, using this word should. Is there a way you can change the sentence?
Jenny should have used some alarm clock to remember her mother's birthday.
Okay, we can use a reminder. We should have used maybe a digital reminder.
Yes, because I forgot the word reminder.
To remember her mother's birthday. Very good. To remember her mother's birthday. Okay, now let's discuss this a little bit. Natalie, do you forget your family members' birthdays? And if you don't, how do you remember?
Yes, I forget my niece's birthday.
Oh, really? Okay, so
Yeah.
you would say, I forget my niece's birthday. So do you remember later and then send her a gift afterwards, or what do you do?
Yes, I call my sister and how do you say to explain why I forgot her.
Okay, so you call your sister and explain, and then you apologize.
Yeah.
Apologize. Okay. All right. Charlie fell asleep on the train and missed his stop. Natalie, could you change that to should or shouldn't?
Okay, Charlie shouldn't have felt asleep on the train.
Okay. Charlie shouldn't have, and it's not felt asleep. Does anybody have an idea what that word would be?
Fallen.
Yeah, so Charlie shouldn't have fallen asleep on the train. Because he missed his stop. Okay? And German, how would you change this sentence using should instead of shouldn't? Any suggestions on that one?
Charlie should have maybe paying attention to his stop.
Okay. Charlie should have paid attention to the announcements for his stop.
Okay.
For his stop. Okay. All right. And Diana, talk to us. Have you ever fallen asleep on a train and missed your stop, or on a bus?
Oh, yes, sometimes when I was going to the university.
Okay.
Morning is hard the time.
All right. So what did you do?
Not only stop the bus and walk to the university.
Okay, so you stopped and then walked back. Okay. Yeah. And Ana Paula, are you there? Ana Paula? Okay, maybe she's not there. So Asma, how about you? Have you ever fallen asleep on a train and then missed your stop?
Never, because just for one reason, I rode the train once. You know?
Oh, okay.
So that's why for me it's something attractive, especially the way there are many green places. So yeah, just why I woke up and still just watching outside.
Okay, thank you. All right, and how about Carvalho? Have you ever fallen asleep on the train?
Yes, teacher. I missed my stop some years ago, and trains here are so full. Can I say that?
Trains here are so
full of people.
Trains here.
Village. There are a lot of people in the train. You can.
Oh, crowded.
Yes, crowded of people, so you can miss your stop because you can't get out.
Can't get out. Okay. and then if you've fallen asleep, then you really can't. Okay. Excellent. All right, let's go on to the next one. Anna overslept. She was late to work. So, Diana, how would you change this sentence using should or shouldn't?
Anna shouldn't have overslept. That's correct?
Yep.
Because she was late to work.
Okay. Because she was late late to work. Okay, and Carvalho, can you change this sentence using should?
Sentence number 3.
Yeah, sentence 3.
Always not sure. Not sure. I think someone should have
So Anna should have.
been early to work.
Okay, should have been early to work.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Anna should have been early to work. How about this? But her alarm clock did not go off. Did not go off. Okay. Or you can do something like this. Anna should yeah, Gates just wrote this. Anna should have used an alarm clock. But if you're anything like me, I have to have at least 3 or 4 alarm clocks go off to wake up. So, and so it's early for you, Gaith. What are you doing up? Okay, Henry ate raw oysters. He was very ill that evening. Kako, can you do that one? Either should or shouldn't.
Henry shouldn't have eaten raw oysters.
Mm-hmm. Okay, shouldn't have eaten raw oysters. Okay.
Shouldn't.
Because it made him ill.
Because. Okay.
Sorry, I shouldn't have.
Shouldn't, teacher.
Yeah, I shouldn't have. Oh, you're right. Thank you for catching my mistake here. Okay. All right. And Asma. Could you use this with should? Asma, are you there? Okay, there she is.
My microphone is muted.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Okay. Harry should have Harry should have eat a fresh raw oysters.
Henry should have eaten
a fresh oysters. Yeah.
A fresh oyster.
Yeah, but should have eaten.
Yes. It's not even as late for you guys. It's only 6 o'clock for me here. So, Henry should have eaten a fresh oyster, or a fresh oyster, or yeah, maybe not a fresh oyster, maybe a cooked oyster.
Fresh.
Maybe.
Raw means that not cooked?
Yes, raw is not cooked.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Natalie pulled a muscle when running yesterday. So, Joan, could you do this one?
Okay. Let me see. Natalie should have been at home yesterday.
Okay. Should have been at home yesterday. Okay, that's one way to say it. Okay, or you could say, the one I was thinking of is Natalie should have stretched out better before running yesterday. Oh, either one of them. Okay. Now, how about Ramon? How would you use shouldn't?
Let me see here. And Natalie shouldn't start to do the exercises without stretching.
Okay, so Natalie shouldn't have exercised without, I knew I said stretching. Okay. Okay, and or you could do, or you could also say something like that, like very similar to what Jung wrote. Natalie shouldn't have exercised yesterday, or shouldn't have run yesterday. So, okay, all right. Any questions here? Okay. Okay, now we have would have. Okay, let's read the language box and write sentences using would. I would have gone to bed earlier. I wouldn't have stayed up so late. So basically, and this would have is more in the conditional. If I were you, I would have. If I were you, I would have. You know, if I were you, if you were me, what would you do? I would have gone to bed earlier. Okay. So let's keep practicing. Natalie, can you try this one? Use either would or wouldn't have. Would have or wouldn't have. Andy got angry with his girlfriend because she forgot his birthday. What would you have done?
Okay, and Andy would have angry with his girlfriend because she forgot his birthday.
Okay. Andre would have got angry. So basically, if you were this person, Natalie, what would you do if your boyfriend forgot your birthday?
What?
If in this situation, if your boyfriend forgets your birthday, what would you do?
I got angry.
Okay, so I would get angry. Okay, so
Andy.
Right, so Andy would have gotten angry with his girlfriend. Okay. Okay. Let's start with wouldn't. Try wouldn't. German, how would you use?
A question.
Yeah. Please ask.
Say, Andy wouldn't have gotten angry with his girlfriend if she would have forgotten his birthday. If she wouldn't have forgotten his birthday.
You could say that. You could say, yeah, Andy wouldn't wouldn't have got or gotten angry with his girlfriend if she had either if she had remembered or if she had she wouldn't if she would have remembered
Oh, yes.
remembered his birthday.
It's possible to use wouldn't have forgotten, or is incorrect?
What do you mean?
He wouldn't have forgotten his birthday.
Well, I hesitate to say that that's correct. It's not incorrect, but the reason I don't like it is because you shouldn't have you shouldn't have two negatives in the same sentence.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Holly.
Yeah. So it's better to have Andy wouldn't have gotten angry with his girlfriend if she would have remembered his birthday.
Okay.
So okay. Right.
Means if for example I say okay, I don't know which one is Andy and okay, means Andy wouldn't have forgotten the birthday of his girlfriend to not get him angry or get her angry.
See, Andy wouldn't have gotten angry with his girlfriend if she would have remembered his birthday.
Means two negative sentences not possible, yeah.
Or if his girlfriend remembered his birthday, he wouldn't have gotten angry.
Mm-hmm.
So. All right, let's try number 2. This one, would have, is a little bit more difficult. So let's see. German, can you try that one?
When Colin was using an ATM, it gave her 100 extra by mistake. She kept the money.
And let's do I would instead of Andy. I would have. Wouldn't have.
Colin or she wouldn't have.
No, let's try. Let's
For me.
number 1. No, let's do I.
Okay.
I would have.
I would have.
Or I wouldn't have.
Yes, I wouldn't. No. Okay, I wouldn't have taken the money in my wallet.
Okay, maybe I wouldn't have kept the money. Kept the money in my wallet, or I wouldn't have kept the money. In my wallet is okay. You don't really need it there, though. I wouldn't have kept the money. Okay. Carvalho, what would you say if you use I would? I would have what?
Well,
I would take the money?
No, teacher, can you repeat that?
What would you, this sentence, in this situation, when Colleen was using an ATM, it gave her $100 extra by mistake. She kept the money. So what would you have done? I would have
given the money back.
Okay, I would have given the money back to the bank. Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, Taco, could you try number 3? And remember, instead of doing the first model, we'll do the second one. I would or I wouldn't have. Tom found a cell phone on the street. He used it to call a friend overseas. So what would you have done? Taco?
Tom,
No, say I. I would
I
have.
lost. I wouldn't have loosened my cell phone in the street.
Okay, I wouldn't have lost my cell phone in the street. In the street. Street for Tom to make overseas calls. Okay, I'm gonna make calls. Okay. How about I would? Asma, can you try I would?
Tom found a cell phone in the street. He used it to call friends overseas. Tom would have.
Or I would. What would you do? The question here is, what would you do using would have? What would you do?
Okay, I would have a return. I can say return.
I would have returned the cell phone. Okay. Returned.
I can say the found the cell phone.
Yeah. I would have returned the cell phone. Okay. So, Ana Paula, can you speak now?
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. So, Jimmy found his sister's diary. He read some pages without telling her. Now, what would you do if you were Jimmy? I would have or I wouldn't have?
I would have kept close the diary of my sister.
So I would have kept my sister's diary closed.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And how about I wouldn't? Joan, can you just try that one with I wouldn't?
I wouldn't have read my sister's diary.
Okay, read my sister's diary. Okay. All right. Right, next one. Jackie won $500. She gambled it away in a poker game. So Ramon, can you read this one?
Jackie?
No, not Jackie. You'd say I.
Okay.
What would you do? If you were Jackie, what would you do?
Let me begin. I would save that money to next time I would like to play again.
Okay, I would have saved the money for the next time. Okay. Money for the next time. Okay, perfect. Okay, Diana, what would you do? I wouldn't. Using I wouldn't.
I wouldn't have gambled my money in a game of poker.
Okay, I wouldn't have gambled my money away.
Yeah.
In a game of poker. Okay, excellent. So I would or I wouldn't have. Okay. Let's see. We have just a few minutes left. Okay, so let's talk about. So we practiced in these exercises. We practiced. I would have, and you should have. So you should and I would. Okay. So, Ana Paula, I found a USB flash drive near my house. I took it home and checked it. What would you have done?
Wow.
If you found a USB flash drive near your home, what would you have done?
If I found a USB flash drive near my house, probably I would taken the USB and I would try to hear in my car.
Okay, so you would take the USB and try it in your car and see if it works. Okay, excellent. Thank you. And Ozma, question for you. I saw my teacher in the street yesterday. I ran away without saying anything. What would you have done?
Okay. I would have I can't say saluated him.
You would
Say hello.
say that again.
Means I would have said to him hello.
Okay, I would have said I would have greeted him, or I would have said hello to him. Okay, excellent. Kako, question for you. My best friend forgot my birthday. What should I do? So you would say you should.
You should have invited him to participate in your party, and then I am sure he wasn't forget. He wasn't forget. He was not forget your birthday.
Okay, so I am sure he would not forget.
He wouldn't forget your birthday.
Perfect. Perfect. Okay, so next ones. Okay, so my hard disk, Carvalho, my hard disk died. I have lost all my photographs. What should I do?
I should have saved.
You should have.
You should. Using you.
Yeah. What should I do? So you should.
You should have saved your photographies in your computer.
Okay. So, or I should have had maybe my pictures in a cloud. So. Yep. Okay. And Diana, I forgot my mother's birthday. What would you do if you forget your mother's birthday?
I would have bought a present for her, and I would have invited her to a dinner.
Okay. So you would invite her to dinner. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. And German. The supermarket undercharged me by $5. I said nothing. What would you have done?
I should have spoke to the manager.
Maybe instead of should, I would have.
I would have
talked to the manager.
Okay, talk to the manager.
Okay, so I would have talked to the manager. Okay, and where I did nothing. Okay, and Ramon, I gave my girlfriend a steam iron for her birthday. Now she's not talking to me. What would you have done? What would you do in this situation?
I would try to select another gift for her.
Okay. Instead of a steam iron, okay. Right.
Yes.
Oh, and Jong, it looks like we're done, actually. Jong, last one. I saw a classmate cheating in an English test. What should I do?
You should have been talked with teacher.
I should have talked to the teacher? Or talked with the teacher? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I guess maybe I will talk to the teacher next time if I ever see it again. All right. So thank you everyone for your time and attention, and I hope you learned a little bit about giving advice. You should, I would. Okay, thank you everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See you later.
Thank you.
Bye,
Bye.
everyone.
See you next time.